On today's video, I'm going to show you the happiest places home top 10 IKEA purchases of all time. I wanted to show you as an interior designer certain items that I picked up over the years and a few that are recent purchases that I'm extremely happy with. In this top 10, we have furniture items, accessories, some very functional things like dishes. And as you can see, other members of my family have been able to appreciate them as well. Let's jump in and get started with number one. The Riba matted photo frame is a bestseller at IKEA, and that's for good reason. So I'm going to tell you what I like about it. As you see it spin there, you'll see that you can hang it vertically or horizontally. It's really easy to take the back off. And when it turned, you could see that it's actually rather deep. So it does look a little more expensive because it's not a thin frame, and I really like that about it. So the picture that you're looking at now is not the exact one that I have, and I'm going to insert a video of mine right at this point. So what I really like about the one that I purchased is the mat is longer at the top and bottom and then thinner on the sides, and I think it gives it more of an artistic flair. It's hanging next to a frame that I bought at Target, so ignore that for now, and it's on a picture ledge, which I'm talking about next. A unique thing about Riba is for its price point, it's very surprising that it has a glass enclosure because a lot of the frames in this price range have plastic or acrylic, so it makes it look a lot more high quality. This particular vignette in our home, it's one of my favorite things to look at. And we have a lot of original art, a lot of it painted by myself. And I think because I'm so critical of my own work, I'd rather look at something else, but I just like the way it looks so much on that picture ledge. So let's talk about that. The Maslanda picture ledge, I'm sure I butchered that name and all of the names in this video, so I'm sorry. But the Maslanda picture ledge has a groove in it so that your photos won't move that much. And I think that's obviously good and more safe. One of the great things about picture ledges is that you can switch up your art very frequently, so you can always have a different look. And like I said, this is one of my favorite displays, and it has more to do with the picture ledge than anything else. I'm really happy with it, and the price point of $19.99 for this long ledge is fabulous. So this is an IKEA display. A lot of people do put multiple shelves to vary the look. We're kind of going for a minimalist thing in our place, so I just wanted the one. Also, it comes in an array of colors, and I really like this birch version, but I think I might like a birch frame better and having the brown black, or maybe it's just black, shelf. There goes my dog. I'm sorry. So anyway, you can see each and every color and size here. The next item that we own that I'd like to share is the Backig Dinnerware. I don't know if I said that right, like with everything else, but it's casual, everyday dinnerware for us. I wanted to buy something black because it went with our decor, but also everyone's getting the matte dinnerware or has been. And I have a vase that my husband bought for me that's very meaningful to me, and I knew it was going to be on the dining room table. I wanted a high sheen that matched that, and they look great together. So I got this and bought some gold flatware to go with it, but from a different source. So I'm really happy with it, and buying 8 pieces or 12 pieces of dinnerware is a really smart idea. Then you never feel like you have to go back and get more for the most part, and you always have plenty to serve people or just to have in the rotation. So I'm very happy with this. It was very reasonably priced, as you could see, and I just think it's really fun. They do still have this in stock, and I hope you have a chance to enjoy it too. At the same time, I purchased the large size in this casserole dish set. They don't sell them separately anymore, I don't think. But I wanted, you could call it a lasagna pan or a large casserole dish. And I wanted it because I am cooking and baking a lot, pretty much every evening. And I've been doing it so frequently that now it's super easy for me, which it wasn't in the beginning. But this is a nice look at it. And when I decided to make this video, I thought it would be funny to take a shot of what it looked like at the moment, because it had a majority of an eaten casserole still in it in the fridge. And then I'd like to show you how well it cleans up in the dishwasher. I'm also showing you our old casserole dish that has a bunch of flowers at the bottom. And that was the reason why I wanted something different. I really wanted my serving pieces to go along with the rest of the kitchen. So we're very happy with this. It's very durable and hasn't scratched or anything, just very ideal. This is the air purifier that we purchased from IKEA. I've bought 3 of them. One I bought from my mother's house, and then I bought 2 for our new construction home. So when you first buy a new construction home, there's a lot of dust in the air. And some of our neighbors were having difficulty with allergies when they first moved in, and I suggested to a lot of my neighbors to buy this. This has worked really well for us. Now, this also, very tricky, gives me an excuse to drag people to IKEA, because you have to buy refills of these air purifiers, kind of like every 3 to 4 months, but don't quote me on that. Follow IKEA's instructions. But we also went with the gas filter, which is the other one came with the first model. Then you have to buy replacements, but we got the gas filter. We have an accessory that comes with that judges your air quality, and it's perfectly fine. And as I said, I cook a lot, and the fact that it doesn't smell like food when you walk in my house is all thanks, I'm sure, to this air purifier. The next item I wanted to show you is the Hemnes dresser. I own this piece. I've owned it for so many years, and it was in a traditional style home that I owned, and now it's in a modern setting, and it works in both. One thing you can do to dress up your Hemnes if you do purchase it is to get different knobs for it. And I think I'm going to insert a picture of some that IKEA has, but obviously you can find really cute decorative knobs in a traditional or modern decor, on Amazon, but Wayfair and Pottery Barn, West Elm. So you can really dress it up and make it look unique and like your own. Just like the majority of humankind, we did buy Billy bookcases. We bought a wall of them to house a music collection that my husband developed over time. I'm going to insert a picture of those. And you can't see them that well, but there's a painting that I made of one of my clients' dogs. That's the picture that I had of the bookcases because I took a picture of the painting. So right now they're in our exercise room, and my plan is to buy the doors that go on Billy bookcases to cover the things we have stored there. And I just want them as a wall in the exercise room where it's more of a wall and not a bunch of bookcases. But these are so great, and I do like the light wood color now, but I think the black, if you bought them, would last you for years to come. We bought a pair of the Bondholmen, I hope that's how you say it, outdoor rocking chairs last year, and they've held up very well. We just left them out there all year. This is on our upper balcony. We have this beautiful view of water, and we decided that we were going to relax out there with our coffee, and we have done. But we also have a screened in area that I think we prefer. But if you want some sun and want to enjoy the views, these are perfect for us. I know that looks like it's haunted because I pushed it and made it rock, but don't worry, I did that. Anyway, we're very happy with them. They do sell a stain to restain these, and I think we are going to need that because it's worn off a tad, but not much. And I think the design is really pretty, and it matches the balcony really well. And just, we wanted rocking chairs because we've used them on vacation before, and it just has that vacation feel. So I'm very glad we got those, and I would highly recommend them. On my most recent trip to IKEA, where I strategically had to replace the air filters. By the way, we walk around IKEA as if it's some kind of an art gallery and just enjoy the different designs. I like to see what other people put together, so it's fun. But we did need a new soap dispenser for our very modern bathroom. We had a beautiful sculptural soap that, it just came as the soap and you could refill it, but it was so lightweight that it would fall over. This one has just been fine, and I think it's so cute. I'm happy with it. It matches our faucet. I also wanted to show you this dish scrubber just because it seems so silly just to say the soap dispenser, and I think they're supposed to go together in the kitchen, but I do use that scrubber in my kitchen and it just looks cool. We have a nice sink there too, but I'm going to do a kitchen tour another time. So very happy with those silly, inexpensive purchases, but aren't they sometimes the most fun purchases that you can make at IKEA? My first coffee table, like for most young people, was the Lac Coffee Table. It is extremely affordable, but I can tell you because now I've owned it for such a long time. It's in a family member's house now. I donated it to their collection, but it's in perfect condition. So they clean easily. I love that you can store things on 2 levels, and it just looks very modern, but it could go in any type of design really. I like the lighter wood color right now, but the black again stands the test of time. Now I wanted to mention, I'm going to show a white color here. I bought 2 of the small side tables for my office at a different job that I had, and I would put my handbag on one and then something I was working on the other behind me, and they were so perfect. So I have those in my garage now, just kind of holding my craft supplies and things like that. But anyway, I wanted to show you a trick. I think I'm going to have to sketch it for you, but if you put the Lac coffee table together and a Lac side table, or 2 of them, you can make an L shape that just is so useful when you have, what is it called, a sectional sofa, because it's in the same shape and everybody has access to the coffee table. There are more decadent ways of doing that with different furniture that would probably be better, but if you're on a budget and you want everybody to have something to put their coffee on or drink on, then this is such a good idea, and I hope you like it. That was my top 10 from IKEA. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit the like button. If you found it extremely helpful, you can do a super thanks, which is right next to the like button, I believe. And we hope to see you here on the channel again soon. We have a lot of fun topics coming up, but I have to tell you, I really enjoyed this one, and I hope you did too. So until next time, thank you for watching. Happiest Places Home.